If you're into YouTube automation and you are creating content on YouTube and you are not getting a lot of engagement, views, this is because your video lack 3 factors. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about one. So subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can hear the remaining factors. One of those factors is thumbnail. If your title is good, vidIQ is giving you over 50 for your SEO, but your thumbnail is bad, your video may not get the type of engagement you want from it. So how do you edit thumbnail, or how do you create a thumbnail that is going to help you get people's or audience attention in your niche? There are 4 things you need to pay attention to when you are creating your thumbnail, and in this video I'm going to explain them better to you. If you are seeing my face for the first time and you are into YouTube automation, best advice, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because some of the information I give to you here, they are top notch, and these are information you can never see anywhere on the social media. Not even your mentor will discuss them with you. Do it to subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you want to create your thumbnail and you are not very good with editing, or you are not very good with thumbnail design, this is a very good way to actually generate your thumbnail. Let's look for a video thumbnail we want to edit. So I'm going to teach you the complex one and the simple one. Say for example, you see a thumbnail and you want to generate this thumbnail. First thing you should do is get the link to that particular video. Then you come to this website and you get the thumbnail out. You see how the thumbnail look. Before I move on, let me tell you something. 4 things you need to pay attention to when you are creating thumbnail is your color. Make sure your color is within red, yellow, black, and white. Pay attention to this. And if you look at this video, you'll see that this video actually carries all of the attribute that I just mentioned here now. And then if you also come back to other thumbnails here, you also see that. See this thumbnail also. Anytime you are creating thumbnail, always make sure this 4 color that I just mentioned is in your video. And then another thing you should also pay attention to is pause. If you are enjoying the value shared in this video and you have been looking for a way to start YouTube automation, or you don't really know or understand what YouTube automation is all about, well, I have prepared a class that can actually guide you on what is YouTube automation, how to research on niche, how to know what niche to get onto, also how you can create your own trending niche, and how to monetize your YouTube channel within 2 weeks. Well, I have prepared a masterclass for you that can actually help you understand everything about YouTube automation. You want to check this class out using the link in the description, because this is your final bus stop. Let's continue with the video. Reaction on a thumbnail sparks curiosity. How do I know that? Look at the face on the thumbnail. Same also look at this. Look at the faces on the thumbnail. This is also another one, a reaction that sparks curiosity. And don't forget about the color I said the other time: red, yellow, white, and black. Same also look at this. Same also look at this one. This also sparks curiosity. Your thumbnail should either has an object or a face. Look at this: an object and a face. An object, this is time, this cancel also, and a face. And the last thing you should also pay attention to is symbols or logo. Look at this: a symbol and a logo. And this particular thumbnail carries everything I just explained now: color, face reaction, symbol, and a logo. This is a symbol, and there is also a logo, which is the flag. You understand? So if you now want to create your own thumbnail, let's say this is the thumbnail you see and you like, do this. So you come to your ChatGPT and you open a new chat. Then you click and drag your thumbnail from this website. Then you click and drag it here. Then you tell ChatGPT to give me image prompt in detail, and you send that out. Then the next thing you want to do is come to Whisk, or you come to Grok. You come back here to copy this particular prompt, and then you paste the prompt here. Then also you also do the same for Grok. You see that? So if you compare this with this, obviously there is difference, but there is something you can always do. What you can always do is generate more options. You see this? Then if it is not giving you a good design, then come back here, tell ChatGPT what you actually want. So what I actually want for this video is that the hand should be facing up. So I'll just say make the hand face up, holding the eye. Then let's see what that is going to generate. You see a human hand face upward, palm open with a slightly cupped. You see that? So you copy all of this and then you copy it down to whisk, or you can also use grok. You see that? So if you don't like what you are generating, keep on generating till you see the exact one you want to generate. You see this has moved from this angle now to this angle. Do you see that? It's very simple. So you can also copy the same prompt down to grok just to generate your thumbnail. So let's say this is the one I want to use. So all you have to do is just come here to your Canva to edit it more. You upload the image you just downloaded, then you set it like this. Then the next thing you want to do is you now want to edit this particular thing to fit in between this O. Then how do you do that? It's very simple. Just come to edit and then you come down to Magic Studio, you click on Magic Grab and then you select everything you want. So you select all of this. So once you are done selecting them, just release your mouse. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to generate another text, because when you move this away, the text is going to scatter. But if you can still also, you can also still keep it like this. Yeah, you can still keep it like this, and you can erase some things here so that that eye is going to fit in into this gap. So you click on erase and voila. Do you see that? And if you want to make sure that this side, to make it look interesting, you can add a box here, or you just write the text. You just write the text and look for the exact prompt to this particular text, and then you make sure that is enlarged. Just make sure you look for the same prompt. You can ask ChatGPT to give you the prompt name, and if this also fits in, you can also fit that in and just write, turn it to, then you change the position, you send it backward, and voila. So all you have to do is just do proper little proper editing, and your thumbnail is ready. So you can now delete this side and replace with space. You see that? So our thumbnail is ready. So let's say, for example, that is a simple one. Let's look for a complex thumbnail to do. So let's say you want to do this Mr. Beast type of thumbnail. All you have to do is just copy the link to that particular video. You come to thumbnail grabber. You come to this website, you paste that. So you also follow the same process. Paste that into ChatGPT. You copy the same prompt and you send it out. So ChatGPT is going to analyze and give you the main character, the composure, the lighting, the image setup on this particular thumbnail. So all you have to do is just select everything and bring it down to whisk, and then you input this and you generate. You see that? Did you see that? So if you now want to add Mr. Beast as the main character on this thumbnail, you can crop out his image, or you look for a different image on Google and add it to it. And see that there are differences between this thumbnail or this design and this design. Very, very different. That is going to be all for this video, and I want to believe that you've learned something in this video. If you want to learn more about the other factors, the 3 other factors why your video is not performing well, do well to subscribe, turn on your post notification, and I'm going to see you in my next video. And in case you want to learn more about YouTube automation, you want to know how to write scripts, post your video and make money from faceless YouTube content, do it to reach out to me via the description. And if you have any question or you want me to make any video about anything at all, drop it in the comment section and I'm going to read through it. If it's require me to create a video about it, I'm definitely going to create a video about it. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now.